certainly very pleased with the result. Was really pleased with what these guys did on the defensive side of the ball. We did not make it easy on ourselves with just, being cleaner in moments to get us moving forward. We missed out on some easy passes, and that would have really allowed us to push some numbers forward, but we couldn't get those moments right, and credit to Chicago. Chicago was better with the ball, and they were throwing a lot at us. I can't say enough about the group as far as how we defended the box, how we defended set pieces. I kept saying to the guys, on the bench, we're conceding too many set pieces, and that's probably the best set piece delivery we've seen this year with Shaqiri. So I thought we defended those outstanding, but when you take on, I don't know what it was, maybe 15 corners, you're bound to get picked off on one, and they found the goal there. But our defensive mentality is excellent. We're still not sharp enough with the ball, and that's what's having us grind out these results in ways where we can't really create enough late in games to be able to play higher up the field and look for some late goals. But yet again, we get a late one through Lucho because of just the mentality after the goal to press high, to force a turnover, and then convert. So certainly I was happy with the response from us conceding.
Pat, you guys took all 12 points out of 12 from the league matches in this pretty insane run of 5 matches in 15 days. What is your reaction? What's your reaction?
That just speaks to the guys, and you can hear in the other room. It's a mentality, and they're figuring out how to do this as a group, with a lot of different players contributing to us being able to win some games. And in this stretch, it's been necessary for us to understand how to defend longer stretches when our quality with the ball isn't there. And we figured out in a lot of ways how to do that, to not allow teams to score goals. And we found ways to convert on limited chances, but that's the character of the group right now, is understanding how to win when things aren't going our way. So the challenge moving forward is how to be better with the ball so that it doesn't have to look like this every time you win a game on the road.
Did you see any hangover from Wednesday? And what did you think of the overall performance as a response to Wednesday?
No hangover in the effort.
Yeah.
I think maybe still a hangover with, just connecting the right passes to get us moving forward. We still missed out on a lot of those opportunities to get more consistency in our attack, and get more consistency in getting, our outside backs more involved in the game, wing backs, later in the game, to get Junior and Obi higher up the field to help us connect passes and keep possession when quick transitions and quick opportunities at goal aren't there. So that's the part that we're still struggling with. But outside of that, to respond from a poor result and performance in New England, again, speaks to the guys in the other room.
You get the win. That's great. But when you were two different moments leading into Lucho's goal, you guys up 1-0, and at 1-0 and at 1-1. Did you feel like both of those results would have been warranted or deserved? Like, would you have been content with 1-0 in the way that you got it, and 1-1 with the way that came about?
Certainly. I mean, again, we're protecting the 1-goal lead and protecting it, a little too deep at times and too conservative at times. But when they get the goal, now at that point, they have the momentum, and they had the run of play, certainly a lot of set pieces. So you're looking to find a way to get out of there with a point. And you say we weren't at our best, and that's okay. Getting a point on the road is always a good thing. But again, to be able to find a moment to get a goal and walk off the field with 3 points is a testament to just the mindset of the group.
Awesome. We'll go ahead to Laurel on Zoom.
Can you hear me?
We can
Yep.
hear you now.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You mentioned Brandon's pressing, helping create that turnover to lead to the goal. Just to see that so late in the game, maybe bodies were tired at that point, but and also, maybe having that little bit of satisfaction with a tie at that point. Just what did that mean to see him still contributing like that at that point in the game?
Yeah, the idea, Laurel, was to get more of that Brandon pressing in those moments higher up the field, on a more consistent basis. And, we weren't able to do that enough times, certainly in the second half, but in the one moment where we did get, good pressure from him and Lucho's in a good spot and we're defending forward and we're able to turn him over. It's in a dangerous area where you get Lucho on the ball where he can make plays, and he was able to do that. So Brandon's defensive work is so instrumental in us being able to be aggressive in our defensive approach, and he's committed to doing that to help his team. And while he didn't find the score sheet, those are the little details that help you win games and help you find success individually and collectively. And Brandon is showing it's not just about the goals. He's going to help his team in any way possible to get a result.
And then you mentioned how you guys defended the box. I'm curious, I know we've talked individually about, Ian Murphy and Roman Solentano, but just, kind of looking at the body of work of those two rookies, just how important have they been in this stretch for you guys?
Very important. We've, dating back to whenever Roman's first game was, I can't even remember now, but he's been excellent in different games when he's called upon in different ways, whether it's shot stopping, whether it's coming off his line, dealing with crosses, whether it's just, holding shots, not giving up rebounds. He's done an excellent job, and Ian as well. Defensively has been very strong. We're still looking to get, some of the decisions on the ball a little bit more consistent and cleaner so that we can connect passes. But, it's hard to have negative things to say about, two rookies that are helping our team immensely right now in finding results.
And then if I can ask one more, you said this week you would learn a lot about the team, and you kind of went through some of that a little earlier, but just did any of that surprise you? Was that anything new that you maybe weren't expecting?
No, it's not, because what we said, post New England was we've been in this position, unfortunately, before in our first game of the year. Our response against DC in that second game was very good. The result wasn't there, but we saw how this group is capable of responding to a poor performance and certainly a very poor score line. So it's not a surprise that we were able to get past that game and just focus on making sure that we had a better mentality and in certain ways we're able to execute to be able to get a result. And that was the case tonight.